Hey lovebirds! So I'm finally doing a how to make a wig video. This is a lace frontal wig using the Samore Love Seduction Wave, which is Indian wave body wave hair. Annie cap, that's one of my favorite caps that I've always used. I'm actually going to start using the mesh dome caps because I'm not a fan of the actual dome caps, but the mesh ones I could rock with. I used that for my 360 frontal that I did a few months ago, and I actually liked it. So I might try to see how it works with frontals as well. But this has been my go-to, the Annie caps. I buy them in bulk, and they are in my description area. So what I use is these little push pins, and they are kind of hard to get into these particular heads because they're not the styrofoam heads. These are like the professional ones that are super big to actually mimic a human being's head. So I love that they are the correct size. The only thing is that, like I said, it's hard. And then it also has like a cloth over it, which I may end up taking off because the cloth, sometimes when I'm sewing, it gets stuck to the wig and then I have to like cut it off. It's not tremendously crazy or, you know, like anything like that, but it can be a little bit annoying. So yeah, see my nails is popping, right? I thought I was cute. These are the nails that I use for my press-on nail video. These are the ones by Nailed by Christy. And right now, I'm just sewing on the frontal. So the main thing to do is that you do put the frontal a little bit further up than the cap, and then you tack it on like just how I did. And after you've done that, that's when you go ahead and you sew the back first, so that it's not all flippy and flappy and that it doesn't have a lot of bulks and stuff like that in there. My sewing game has gotten a lot better. Your girl is getting there, y'all. She getting there. I have come a long way, and I do thank you guys for supporting me and, you know, rocking with me as well. This hair is available on my Big Cartel site if you guys want to check it out. I also have other hair, but I usually put it on my Big Cartel sites, the ones that I actually review myself. So I'm just going to continue to sew on that frontal, as you can see. And I was just at home watching TV while I was doing this because it's just so much more relaxing. I was finally able to get some good lighting to do this. I had to bring like all my equipment into a different room. So it's a little more time consuming because it's a lot to set up. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And if you guys do really like this video, then I'll continue on with this series with different hair. And I'll do a lot more of these how-to types of videos. But like I said, they take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and if nobody's watching them, it's like, what am I doing it for? You know what I mean? But anyways, as you can see, just continuing to put on that frontal.
Rich together, rich, forever, rich together, rich, and that's why we gon' stay rich. Together, rich, forever, rich together, rich, and that's.
And guys, let me give you guys a major key, okay? Make sure that you put in a lot of your needles, like thread them already, because once you do that, you're good to go. And this is how the packaging of my hair comes, and it does have my tag, my logo on there, which is awesome. I love the way that they packaged it for me. So yeah, it's lit, y'all. But anyways, like I have like about maybe 20 needles, curved needles, already pre-threaded so that I will be good to go and I won't have to keep on stopping. So right here, I'm up to my second row, and I just kind of try to see where I want to put it by putting the push pins in. That way it's not like all crooked and everything like that, and it just makes it a lot easier for me to just kind of know where I'm going to put it on the cap. It takes away a lot of the time that it would take if I didn't do it this way.
We gon' get rich together, rich, forever, rich together, rich, and that's why we gon' stay rich. Together, rich, forever, rich together, rich, and that's why we gon' stay rich. Baby, you're the truth, is what I keep saying, and I'm not playing. You get your money just like me, baby, we can pop like them bands. You keep it focused, grinding regardless of the things you done heard. You take what you deserve. You keep the bread, leave the crumb for the birds. All night, all night.
All right. So this is where we got so far. And I got a good amount done. So now I'm on to my second bundle. So that's how far I got with the first bundle. I didn't even use all 3 bundles. I used like 2 and a little bit of the third one. And I really try to pack it on there, y'all. So I'm about to get into the second one and start putting it on there. So, yep, just going to continue to sew. We know how to sew, so, you know, just continue to do that.
We get rich together, rich forever, rich together, rich, and that's why we gon' stay rich together, rich forever, rich together, rich, and that's why we gon' stay rich. Baby, you're the truth, is what I keep saying, and I'm not playing. You get your money just like me, baby, we can pop like them bands.
So now we got into a crucial point, right? This is the part where your frontal marries the top bundle, okay? That's what we're going to say, all right? Because they have to really like kind of melt in together to become one. I've gotten a lot better than that. I haven't really done too many frontal units. I mainly have been doing closure units, but this is pretty much what you got to do is you got to make them marry each other just like this, and just make sure you get it as close as possible and go through that weft, okay, so that you can make sure that you don't get lumps and bumps. Usually if you have a big frontal, you probably won't see the bumps, but just to be on the safe side, it's best to just, you know, get up in there, get it nice and tight.
We gon' get rich together, rich forever, rich together, rich, and that's why we gon' stay rich.
So now the wig is all done. I got that one little piece of string I got to cut off, but we are all set. It's time to get ready to do my wash and condition and just kind of see how the wig turns out. Yes, mama. You rocking it, boo. So now I just kind of washed it with some conditioner, water, a little bit of shampoo, and I put it all into that little bucket you saw and just kind of swished away. And then I eventually, once I finished all that, I saw how the curls are, the waves are still popping. They still look nice, which I'm really happy about. I went ahead and I turned the wig upside down and left it overnight to dry. So this was kind of like a 3-day process, y'all. So yeah, I just left it overnight to kind of air dry so I wouldn't have to blow dry or anything. And now here we go. So we have this hair. Do you see the waves? Oh my gosh, they look absolutely gorgeous. So as I showed you guys before, the whole faux bleached knot method, that's what I eventually did. And I also added an elastic band just so the hair would be nice and snug. I don't really use any glue, gel, tape, thread, anything. Once in a while I sew my hair down, but that's rare, like super rare. I think I did it like twice. So what I do here is I just go ahead and take this powder that's like a similar color to my skin, but maybe a little bit more ashy or a little bit lighter. And I just wanted to put it where I thought I was going to have my part, but then I actually eventually changed it. And it's good to like really rub it in there like nicely so you avoid this mistake that you're going to see right now. So yeah, I put it on and yeah, you see that powder? I definitely had to fix that. So I was kind of seeing like, okay, it's looking kind of lumpy and bumpy. We're going to have to fix this. So I did have to get a spray bottle with some conditioner since it was already dry and everything. The curls look nice, but the top had to be molded and shaped to the way my head was. So that was my thing. I actually did that off camera. And voila, this is what I came up with. I fixed that part, girl. Yes, you see how we rocking? We're doing it, honey. So don't forget to thumbs up, share this video, like it, like it, thumbs up, subscribe, become a Samore lovebird, and rock with me. All right, guys. See you later.
We gon' get rich together. rich, forever, rich, together, rich, and that's why we gon' stay rich, together, rich, forever, rich, together, rich, and that's why we gon' stay rich. Baby, you're the truth is what I keep saying, and I'm not playing. You get your money just like me, baby, we can pop like them bands. You keep it focused, grinding regardless of the things you done heard. You take what you deserve. You keep the bread, leave the crumbs for the birds. All night.